All right, so we're back, and so what you were saying before was what? Well, first we were discussing the fact that we had Ghost, and Ghost started needing repairs in like late February, early May.
His repair time started in the middle of January. I mean, it seemed like one thing after another. First off, we lose the air conditioning. Next, we lose the NOx sensors. Then we lose the EGR valve
And the ABS.
But by the time everything started accumulating,
Don't forget, we had to replace the air conditioning compressor and the. There was something anyway. So we ended up spending $17,000.
Actually, by the time we wiped out everything that we had in any kind of emergency fund at all, and then by the time we run a little bit, build up some, we wound up over $22,000 in repairs, grand total counting tires and everything else.
Yeah.
So it was just more feasible to say, okay, if I'm going to put that kind of money, just get a new one.
Because then after that, we realized that we were, even with all the repairs that we had done, and we had now just wiped out our entire maintenance account and a little bit more, that's when we realized that we were still going to have to get a complete overhaul on the engine.
Within the next 6 months.
And that was going to cost us another $15,000.
The one price I had quoted to me was $18,000.
Okay.
But still. So if I'm going to spend $18,000
on top of
anything else besides what we've already put into it, it was more feasible to just excuse me, take the money and put a little bit more with it and get a brand new truck.
Right. And we did get help with that.
So with the negotiations with the company that I was talking to, even though Ghost was a little busted up a little bit, they looked at his condition. They looked in the diagnosis of the engine, and they said, "Hey, we can use this. We'll give you what we quoted you."
And we were very upfront with what we had.
I told them upfront what was going on. I wasn't beating around the bush. If you're ever going to trade in a vehicle, don't try to hide. They will always find it.
Right.
So I was honest with them, and between my honesty and them actually seeing the vehicle itself,
right,
they gave me what they quoted me, and I took $25,000 and put down towards the brand new truck, and now it has warranty from bumper to bumper until I hit 400,000 miles. When I hit that 400,000 miles, then I got to start wondering, okay, now I need to get it some extended warranty. And if I go to the right person, I can get the right warranty that will take me to the 1,000,000 miles again.
You're looking forward to that, aren't you?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that I really enjoy at Landstar is the fact that we can go on the load board and we can book whatever load we want within the parameters that we have. Because, like, we can't book A&E loads because we're not certified and we don't have the classification for it. But
in our parameters, doubles, triples, van, power only, hazmat, soon to be flatbed and all that.
Right.
We're going to have so many options.
Right.
And we have the flexibility to say, what do you mean you don't have no freight?
Right.
We have the golden ticket and we can do what we want.
Yeah.
Where at Prime, oh no, you can only work in this division. You can't work in that division too.
Well, now actually there are some Prime drivers that go flatbed for X amount of time, and then they go reefer for X amount of time. I know 2 of them.
But the thing about it, every time they make the switch, Prime, pardon the null and void of it, nags and complains and bickers and cries, and then finally lets the driver have their way because basically they don't want to lose the driver.
Right.
Because if they lose the driver, then they're losing money out of their pocket.
Oh, true, but
don't cut your nose off to spite your face.
Right. Well, the one thing that
at Landstar, there is so much flexibility.
We know where we're going, even if we were to go up to the Northeast.
And if I book a load today, tomorrow, I can already have a load to back that one up and then a load to back that one up. As long as I can keep on my on-time deliveries, I can have myself booked for an entire week.
Which we do.
Which right now I'm booked for the entire month.
Yeah, right.
And at Prime, oh, I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see.
Don't have a load yet.
Don't have a load yet. Go to the truck stop and wait 5-6 hours. Maybe.
Yeah, well,
9 o'clock the next day.
Well, yeah, but that didn't happen all the time. We did have some sit time, but it wasn't all the time.
I don't
but
sit nowhere near.
But up in the Northeast, where there's hardly any parking at all for trucks, you know, that was the most infuriating part for me. Was
not only that, all the toll money.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the tolls will kill you. But that was the biggest frustration for me. And I know you're tired because it's late, but yeah, going up to the Northeast and then communicating with the dispatch, saying, "Hey, I'm X amount of time out. Hey, I'm at my delivery. Hey, I'm unloaded." I mean, they knew where you were going to begin with. And yet, 9 times out of 10, it's not like they didn't care. It was like, nope, don't have anything yet, don't have anything yet, don't have anything yet. And now you're having to figure out, because a lot of places don't have parking up there.
What really got me, I pick up a load in California, knowing dang good and well, 3 days later, I'm going to be in Massachusetts.
Right.
Come on. You can't find a load in 3 days?
Yeah.
You're not doing your job.
Right. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I know that with Landstar, they leave it up to the drivers of where they're going to position their trucks. You know, we need to now with Landstar, you kind of need to know your freight lanes. You kind of need to know that you know how you handle your truck, how you run your clock, how you run your fuel. You need to know where to get fuel to optimize your fuel mileage and your pocketbook. So the thing with Landstar is they hold the drivers 100% accountable for everything. Okay, versus Prime, oh, you're going to be late, you know, depending on why you're going to be late. Now, don't get me wrong. If we shut down a load because of weather, which we've only had to do one time? Twice, okay. And that was when we were hauling doubles and it was high wind advisory and the back trailer almost flipped on us. So... No,
once with doubles, once with a solo.
Yeah, but I was the one driving when that back trailer almost flipped on us, oh my gosh. But they do say safety, just like Prime does, and I'm sure every other company out there does. But if you're shutting down because you're tired, they're wondering why you didn't get proper sleep and why you would book a load that did not allow you to get adequate sleep. Yeah, and speaking of tired, yes, I know, baby, you need to go to bed, but we were going to do this real quick. So anyway, I guess the long and short of it is we didn't do this video to bash Prime. Dallas, we didn't do this video to bash Prime.
No, we basically did the video for our friends and family to understand where we're coming from of why we made the switch.
Right.
And if y'all got any questions that you want to ask me,
feel free to ask away.
Feel free to pick up the phone and ring a ding.
Or they can ask questions on YouTube, or they can get us on Facebook. We do not do Instagram or Twitter, but we do Facebook, and we'll update with YouTube. But anyway, so any last words before I shut the video down, babe?
No.
All right, so we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.